For the past few weeks, I've been exploring this idea if all timelines are existing at once. Now, that means that there is a past, present, and future version of us within the now. So if we're able to go into a deep meditative state and use all 5 of our senses and put ourselves in a situation that's from the past or from the future, why could we not give ourselves a message that could potentially alter the outcome of our future or even the past? I've had experience with this, and I had a meditation the other day where whenever I was 15, I went to a meditation and I ended up going to my old job whenever I was 15. I gave myself a message, and after I received this message as my 15-year-old self, after my meditation, I immediately felt a lot lighter, like this big weight was lifted off my chest, and I think I really released some deep shame and guilt that I've carried my whole life. So I decided to explore this more, and I had another meditation this morning. I'm going to kind of take you through the process of how I get to the point of meeting my past self. I've been playing around with this breathwork thing that came to me the other morning. During my meditation, I always put headphones on and an eye mask. I go on YouTube and I pick a meditative music. I don't do any kind of guided because I like to guide myself. But I'll do it for anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. And that seems to be enough for me. But I start with breathing in really deeply, as deep as I can, holding my breath for 10 seconds at the top. And then before releasing it, I inhale one more time. So I'm and then I release it really deeply. I repeat this about 5 to 7 times. And at the end of each breath, I really imagine my body melting into the surface that I'm lying on. I prefer to do my meditations lying down. I feel like I can't get really comfortable during seated, but yeah, I really imagine just melting so deep. And I always have this thought of melted chocolate, really just flowing. I feel this warm sensation. But after I go through my breath work, I then drop into my heart, meaning I shift my focus to my heart, and all of a sudden it feels like I'm breathing out of my heart. It's really weird. And then I stop and I ask myself, can you feel your heartbeat? And I focus on feeling my heartbeat, and then I ask myself, can you slow it down? So then I'm really into it, really thinking about slowing down my heart rate. As soon as I get my heart rate low, my whole body turns really warm and tingly. I start getting this buzzing sensation through my body. And then after that, I kind of feel a separation from my mind and my body to where I kind of feel like I'm just floating in darkness. After that, I really start visualizing a glow, a glowing light off in the distance, and I start activating all of my 5 senses. The one that comes to me most is usually smell. I start just being conscious of what it smells like, and normally it's a familiar smell. As I walk closer and closer to this glowing light, I realize that it is a mirror, and the light is behind the mirror, so it's glowing, it's lighting up this mirror. Once I walk up to the mirror, I realize that it's me, but it's never me as I am. It's always a different version of me, and usually it's from the past. I have had a little bit of a glimpse of future me, I think, but usually it's from the past. And this time it was a really low version of me. I was super skinny. I was in the midst of a hard drug use bender, and I immediately knew which version of me it was. And she reached out and took my hand, and I walked through the mirror, which I've done this previously too. I always walk through the mirror, and as soon as I walk through the mirror, they take me to whatever part of me and version of me that I need to be. Does that make sense? So as I walked through this mirror, I was at this house that I used to live in, which was a dealer. I was 16, and once I got into the house, I was sitting on the couch and I started asking myself, okay, what do you see? Scan the room. what do you feel? I touched the couch that I was sitting on. What do you smell? What do you taste? I immediately realized the smell that I was smelling walking up to the mirror was the smell of this house, but at the time I didn't know it. What do you taste? I tasted like chemicals from probably my using. And then I just sat with myself. Like, we didn't speak for a little bit. And then all of a sudden I got the message of telling her that she knows she doesn't belong there, and to listen to her gut, listen to that voice deep in her belly that is telling her that she's not meant for this, she's not supposed to be there. And it's really crazy because that exact moment, this obviously me coming to me, I don't know if that was something that actually happened, but the spot that I went to the very next day was the day that I decided to move out and move to Florida, which is where I am now, and it saved my entire life. But it would be crazy if I don't remember it, but it was actually me that told me to leave. I don't know if any of this makes sense, but I felt like I needed to share this as well, so.